My name is Lacey Sear. I'm going to be teaching a kindergarten lesson over how to create solutions to help things that impact our environment and help our plants, animals, and us as humans with our environment. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So good morning, boys and girls. How are you guys today? Good, good. I'm glad you guys are good. So I want you to talk about what we talked about previously. What are some things that we need and plants, animals need to survive? Okay, so we need water, food, shelter, air, sunlight. Yes, we all need these things to survive. And this helps create a healthier environment if we have these things, and if plants and animals have these things as well. So I want you to think about what are some things that create an unhealthy environment. So let me show you a picture of an unhealthy environment. Here is a picture of an unhealthy environment. What are some things that you noticed about this environment? Okay, so there's some trash in the water. The buildings kind of look run down. Good. So do you think that the trash in the water, do you think that would be good if someone was either in the water or using that water as drinking water? No, it would not, because it's polluted. And remember that polluted is something that is harming or harmful to us. And that would not be good water to drink from at all. And what about the buildings? Do you think it would be good if someone was living in the buildings? They kind of look run down, so that you don't know if they're in good condition. They might be moldy. So it might be harmful to animals that are living there or the humans that are living there. So let's talk about a healthier environment. I'm going to show you a picture of a healthier environment. So here's a picture of a healthier environment. What are the people in the picture doing? Good. So they're planting trees. And what can planting trees do to help create a healthier environment? Okay, so it can help, for us, it can help create oxygen. You know, it can help create shelter for animals. So good. So by doing these things, it'll help create a healthier environment. So I want to talk about ways that we can help create a healthy environment. And I'm going to share a video with you guys. The volume's not working very well in the video, so I'll talk about the video as we go along through it. Make sure you guys are paying attention. It's only a short video. It's only about 2 minutes. So it's called 9 Ways Kids Can Help the Environment. So here are 9 ways that that kids like you guys can help the environment. So here are some steps that you guys can use. So 1, you guys can always recycle. So it doesn't matter what it is. It could be plastic bottles, aluminum cans. You guys can always recycle. So that is a good way to help our environment. Another thing that you guys can do is, let's see what's next. Donate. So you guys can donate old clothes and old toys. So once you guys are done with them, you can take them to a thrift store or somewhere or give them to a friend. You guys can donate them. So another fun thing you guys could do is with all of your old crowns, you can melt them and then you can reuse them. They'll make new crowns. So that's another thing that you could do. That's kind of like recycling. Here's another thing. You could use paint. You could paint used coffee cans and turn them into flower pots. There's another thing. You could turn soda bottles into bird feeders. There's another. You can turn old milk jug containers into holders for colored pencils, markers, crowns. So again, that's a way of like recycling. You could plant a garden. So you could plant cucumbers, peppers, a whole bunch of different food. You could conserve water. So when you're brushing your teeth, turn off the water if you don't need, if your toothbrush isn't underneath it. And the last thing is turn off the lights. So when you leave a room, you would turn off the lights. Okay. So those are just some things that you guys could do. And those are 9 ways that you could do to help the environment. So now we're going to write some of these ideas down. Let's talk about some of the problems that are things that affect our environment. You guys remember anything from the video or just anything you guys can think of? Not turning off water is one. What about when she left the room? What did she do when she turned off the what? The light. So a problem is if some people are not turning off the light. Good. Can you think of something else? Not recycling. What about littering? So someone was outside and they were littering so that there's a bunch of trash on the ground. Any other ideas? Maybe, so some people around the world are cutting down trees. And when they're cutting down these trees, they're taking away our oxygen and animals' homes and shelters. That's another problem. So now we're going to create solutions to help these things that impact our environment. So what is the solution for not turning off water? That's pretty simple. Yep, turning off water. So if you're brushing your teeth in the morning, how many of you guys do not turn off the water when you're brushing your teeth? Raise your hand. So a lot of you guys, I'm guilty of it too. You know, sometimes you just don't think about it. You just leave the water running as you're brushing your teeth. But you can conserve water by turning it off. What about not turning off lights? What's something we could do? Turn off lights. Good. So when you're leaving a room, make sure you guys turn off a light. Don't leave your room light on all day. No. Make sure you turn them off. Not recycling. So what could we do? We could recycle. Great. So what are some things we can recycle? What did it talk about in the video maybe? It talked about turning old milk jug containers into, yep, it talked about turning them into containers for holding markers and colored pencils and even pencils. It talked about turning a soda bottle into a bird feeder. So you could also take them to the local recycling center and recycle cardboard, paper, aluminum cans, and you could do that as well. What about littering? What is something we could do with help of littering? You could pick up trash. So to pick up the trash, you guys could go around and you could help. Maybe there's a community cleanup day and you guys want to help pick up the trash. That would be a great idea. And what about the cutting down of trees? Any ideas? You guys could plant trees. That's an idea. You guys could go out and plant a tree. You can do it at your house. Maybe there's, you know, maybe your town's going to plant some trees and you guys can help plant some trees there. And this will help create a solution for, you know, animals and plants and us as humans and help create a better environment. So what we're going to do for our assignment today, I will show you the assignment really quick. Here is our assignment. So at the top, you're going to put your name at the top and the date. And then in this box right here, you're going to draw a picture of you doing one of the solutions. So here was our solutions: turning off water, turning off lights, recycling, picking up trash, and planting trees. So you're going to pick one. So everybody go ahead and pick one of the solutions. When you have your solution, what you're going to do, raise your hand. Okay, it looks like everybody has one. So you're going to get this paper out, and in this box, you're going to draw a picture of you doing the solution that you picked. You can use markers, crowns, colored pencils, whatever you want to do. And then down here on the lines, you're going to write 1 to 2 sentences and tell me about what you did. If you guys have a couple of minutes, then go ahead and get started on that. Okay, great. So you guys are done. So here's some examples. In this one, this student drew a picture of them picking up trash. So, and then they wrote, "I picked up trash." So good job for that student. You did a nice job. You did a lot of color. I like it. And picking up trash is a good way to help our environment. So if people have littered, that's a solution that we can use to help you create a better environment. Another one that somebody did is they wrote, "I am planting a tree." So here's a picture of them planting the tree. And by planting the tree, they're helping create shelter and air, oxygen for us. They're helping create a better environment. You guys did a great job today. I'll see you guys tomorrow and we will do some more fun activities. Good job.